So let's talk about first this carpet, right? So I have this carpet. When I look at the carpet on the floor, is it just a straight block of color? What makes it carpet? Right? What was that terminology? Texture, exactly. So the carpet has texture, and in terms of digital space, texture means right, the actual image of that of itself, right? So I would go, and you can, this is where your creativity comes in for this assignment, is now we're getting into this idea of what architecture is that I'm going to go to Google, which we all know Google, fantastic machine of Google that it is, and I want to find a carpet pattern. Doesn't necessarily matter about the color of the carpet, because we've seen from the start of this that it can be anything. What matters is the texture of that carpet. What is the pattern, right? Those things. So I have, for at least sake of this tutorial, started initial textures, right? So here's our initial textures folder, and under there was my carpet pattern that I wanted. I'm going to go ahead and drag that in. Now, dragging into Photoshop, there's two ways. I can drag it onto the document itself, right? Which is the wrong way, which is some cases okay to do. But if I want to just open that without going to File, Open, I can go ahead and drag it up to the open bar right here, right? So I have, where it says the name of those files, and you'll see it goes to the word copy. So it opens up a copy of that. And then I have my carpet pattern. So what you have to do is a little bit of layer manipulation. So how do I make multiple copies of this particular swatch? So we call this a pattern swatch, even though it's a textured carpet pattern. Hold on. So the proper way to do this is to unlock the layer first, then go Image Canvas Size, then go to Pixels, then go to and this is arbitrary, right? It's going to be based upon whatever image you choose. And even if you have to, you might, so if I go to like Home Depot, right, and I'm going to shop for a carpet on Home Depot's website, because, we're in college, $50, carpet, done. I go and I look, they're going to give me a picture of the whole entire carpet. So you may or may not have to do this, okay? Right, but this isn't the case where I have just a swatch. So I'm going to do that. Now remember, there's a couple of different ways I can copy this. The easiest way is to drag down and go copy. And I'm going to drag that over and copy it. Right, so I'm always just duplicating layers. Oops. Right, and I'm going to do it again. What I traditionally do is do like a block, and then I say, okay, I've gotten that far. I'm going to merge those layers together. And then I copy that layer, and then I drag that down, and then I merge those layers together, and then I make copies of those, right? So as you make one, you get more ones. So I'll finish out that carpet. Now to crop an image, right? So I have all these layers, but they still, if you notice, the bounding area is extending beyond that. So whenever I do operative elements like this, I always want to come in and actually crop all those layers down. So it'll actually cut everything for me. So now all the layers have their boundary on the canvas again, and it cleans up it. And then, since I'm going to be using this, I'm going to go ahead and merge those layers. All right, and I should have inside that folder this carpet edited. So now that I have it edited, you would save it out to JPEG. So just because I don't save it on the video, right, I'm always saving out final things, right? Save and save and save, 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 always save.